And we as Muslims have been given rules and regulations about every single thing in our life. Allah told me and you in the Quran as an order, قُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ. Tell the believing men to lower their gaze. And the ayah after it, قُلْ, tell the believing women to lower their gaze. If every single woman on earth is walking naked, the man is still punished for staring. And if every single man is lowering his gaze, the woman is still punished for not dressing properly. And one of the main reasons for zina is the free mixing that we have in our parties, in our weddings, in our gatherings. You look at the other person next to you, you look at his wife and you start comparing her to your wife. Look how they treat him. When we go home, then she tells him, look how he treated his wife. Look how he treats her. And you start getting jealous, and then the problems start at home. Look how he takes care of his body. So these things we do not notice until something evil takes place, and then we will wake up. A wedding took place. A Muslim wedding took place in somewhere. And yallah, men and women dancing, and that wedding was extreme. Even alcohol was served in a Muslim wedding. Then 3 men took one of the girls, because everybody's, going crazy, took one of the girls to the basement and did what they did. Until this day, subhanallah, the girl is gone completely out. Her life is ruined. So we do not notice these things until something bad happened. وَلَا يَزْنُونَ. The main reason for zina, one of the main reasons, is the free mixing. And we do not think about it. We think that if somebody tells us to separate or be this and that, we call them extreme. We call them this and that. Wallahi ya akhwan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the most pure men on earth, the Sahaba. Listen carefully. Allah told the most pure men on earth, the companions, when you are talking to the most pure women, the mothers of the believers, speak to them from behind the hijab. The most pure, not like us. To the most pure women, guaranteed Jannah, the wives of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, speak to them from how about in our situation and the way we are dressing, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the hijab beloved to our daughters and to our wives and to our mothers. Wallahi, I'm not telling you, I know ya akhwan, our sisters struggle with the hijab and all that, and especially living in the West. Make a lot of dua in these days for Allah to make the hijab easy for our sisters and our daughters. Make the dua, and for the sisters, let them make dua. I remember when one of our sisters was going to Hajj, and she was not wearing the hijab. I told her, sister, inshallah, when you come back with the hijab, inshallah. She said, don't start. This is one thing, and this is another thing. I told her, sister, just do me a favor. You are in the best place on earth and in the best days of the year, the days of the Hijjah. Just beg Allah Azza wa Jal. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, made the hijab easy for me. That's it. That's only this promise. And wallahi, she did. Until this day, the best hijab the sister is wearing. It's about asking from the bottom of your heart. We think that it is hard and it's extremely this and that and hot, and Allah Azza wa Jal is in control of our hearts, and He can make the hardest thing for us very easy. The Sahaba used to love, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to say, what do you think about people who love death just like you love life? They used to love death, love to die fi sabilillah. Subhanallah. So Allah will He made the jihad beloved to them. He will make all the other ibadat beloved to us. Don't worry, just ask Allah and beg Him. Inshallah, we'll continue next time on Sunday, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.